In today's video, I'm going to go over what in my opinion are the best weapons to use inside of DMZ. As always, real quick before the video starts, we're on the road to hitting 40,000 subscribers and we're getting closer and closer every single day. If you're looking forward to more DMZ content, guys, tips, tricks, Modern Warfare 2 related, be sure to subscribe and also be sure to drop a like on the video as that does really help out. Now, when I said weapons, I don't mean different classes, because surprisingly, the best weapons inside of the game right now for DMZ are light machine guns. Now, the interesting thing with this is there's multiple ways that you can go about using them. You can of course decide to spawn in with them through your insured slots if you have more than one unlocked, but this does create a high risk of losing them, but this is mainly the way I would recommend for you to spawn in with them. There is one more way of going about this. Enemies inside of DMZ love to now carry the RPK, and this thing, or at least the version that the enemies drop, can actually be a very good weapon to use. On top of this, you can find different light machine guns inside of chests. That's just something I wanted to quickly mention. Aside from that, you have such a huge option to spawn in with. You have the Sakin MG38, the HCR56, the 556 Icarus, the RAM MG, of course the RPK, and lastly the RAP H. Personally, the one that I've been using the most recently is the RAP H itself, but that isn't because it is better, it's just because I'm currently trying to level up my weapons. Now, the main reason the LMGs are the best weapons inside of the game is because they have such a large ammo capacity. This does really make a huge difference for DMZ, just because you have the ability to not reload your weapon continuously, but this does also create a disadvantage of reloading your weapon for a large amount of time. So whenever you decide to spawn in with an LMG or carry an LMG, I do always recommend for you to have a secondary, if that's another of course LMG or maybe a submachine gun, something that the enemies would drop, so in case the AI or enemy players do end up walking to you while you're reloading, you will always have a secondary to rely on to quickly take down the enemies. Now, for attachments for these light machine guns, it does really depend on you. One thing I would recommend is either red dot sight or an ACOG style scope, just so you can take out enemies in the distance, and of course the main one is putting on the best magazine. Now, I wouldn't really worry about creating a super slow weapon or one that makes you run really slow, since the way you should be playing DMZ is extremely tactical and of course slower than modes like Warzone or multiplayer itself, so that is a huge thing. Also with these light machine guns, the fact that you don't have to play super sweaty inside of DMZ and you can take your time. And another great thing is most of these light machine guns have two firing options, and that is full auto or a single burst. Honestly, I really do enjoy using the single burst in a lot of situations just to take down enemies from a distance, because of course you will have recoil and sometimes it is difficult to control these giants in some situations, so swapping to that one shot on these light machine guns makes them so much better. Man, that's it for the video. Just use light machine guns if you are specifically trying to do well inside of DMZ to complete your objectives. Either pick them up from enemies or of course spawn in with them as I've mentioned. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If again you are looking forward to more DMZ content or Modern Warfare 2 stuff, then definitely be sure to subscribe. We are mainly covering that content on the YouTube channel from guides, tips and tricks, and also be sure to drop a like on the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.